still looks pretty good, and it's kind of cool 3D technology. Although the 3DS looks pretty dang cool. Yeah, I don't know how much more B-roll you guys want of this.
Well, this is the whole episode.
My dad was a manager of the Sears service department, and so they fixed, washing machines and lawnmowers. And Sears introduced the Pong, that first Pong machine, and it was going to be my dad's job to start fixing Pong machines. And so they gave a bunch of them to the service department, so he brought one home. And that was the very first game console I can remember playing. It was just like a wooden console, and it had the 2 sticks, and all it did was play Pong. That was it.
And we liked it.
Yeah, it was great.
I didn't really have friends. When I was that young, I didn't really get along with people my age. So my friend was the device, I think.
But no, video games has always been awesome. And I've been there from the beginning. I have literally been there from the beginning of video games. That's pretty sad. So like when people wear shirts that like when some 18-year-old's wearing a Atari 2600 controller shirt says represent, I'm like, fuck you, represent. Represent what?
I had first started when my uncle, when I think I was 10 years old probably, maybe younger, had sent over an original Famicom. It changed my life.
This is my copy of Kingdom Hearts, I think. Yeah, I think it is. This is like one of my favorite games of all time. From the time that he brought home that Pong machine, I never stopped playing games. Except I made very poor choices at every junction. I remember they at Christmas time they said, we're gonna get you one of those Nintendos. We know that you want one, we're gonna get you one. And I said, well, actually, Mom, Dad, I've done some research, and I
read these Sega magazines.
I think the Master System is the better console right now. And that was a horrible idea. Then 16-bit TurboGrafx. 3DO, that one didn't really work out. Jaguar, no, not a win.
Did you really have a Jaguar? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
A Jaguar. Robert and Kiko play Soul Calibur every day. So
as you know.
Fucking in here.
Oh, I tried! Oh no, come on! That was mine!
I would say the first Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter 2 nearly destroyed my life. I think there was a period of 4 months. It was an extra long summer vacation where every day, Monday through Sunday, I would go and walk a quarter mile down to the mall. I would play from 10 a.m. until like 8 p.m. until it closed. Every day. It was how I lived my life.
These guys play games at a really weird rate. They're really not even playing games. They're testing out games.
No, this is all shit, I think. Yakuza, I don't think we put more than 5 minutes into this.
Right.
This isn't even opened.
You brought Red Steel in case I wanted to check it out.
Yeah, I tried Red Steel at home, and it was fun for about 30 minutes.
Mike and Jerry just go at an alarming pace. Because it was like, you gotta get Blur. Blur's awesome game. Oh my god, we're playing every night. And every night I log in to watch Netflix, and they're all playing Blur. It's like there's this party I'm not invited to. I'm like, fuck, do I want to spend $50 on Blur? I'm trying to save money. So the next day, how is it? Oh shit, it was like everyone got hand jobs. It was great, we played Blur. Shit, gold was pouring out of the TV. Why don't you have it? And you're like, all right. So but I knew it was gonna happen. The minute I buy Blur, I log on and nobody's playing. And then Mike says this horse shit. Mike goes, split seconds where it's at. And I'm like, fuck you guys. Fuck you.
Sometimes companies send us games.
Companies that we haven't completely abused.
Yeah. I think we're on Nintendo's press list, so we get Nintendo games.
The Nintendo one, for whatever reason, I think we got on that list because a long time ago, Jeff used to work there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I look winning. I freaking don't even remember how to play this game. I think it would have sold a lot more if they used my tagline, which is "It's red, it's dark, you put your face in it." I think they would have sold a lot more. Here's my career arc, if you will. Graduate high school, a little bit of community college that wasn't quite for me. Stumbled into how to get a job at Nintendo as a gameplay counselor. Started there in spring of '94.
Oh, shit.
That was the one issue of Nintendo Power I got in the counselor's corner.
I think I have that one.
Blastcore. I helped test Blastcore as well.
That must have been awesome.
While I was a gameplay counselor, I would do occasional product testing, eventually getting hired full-time into product testing. While product testing, I was able to go on project to the development group. Through there, worked my way up to producing, which that job evolved over time. So that whole time span was about 11 and a half years, because I left in '05, and then I joined Penny Arcade.
I was wondering, do you think there'll ever be a time when you guys aren't playing video games? Do you ever foresee that happening?
I can't imagine.
I can't imagine that.
Well, because video games, I mean, look at the last E3, look at what the term video game has come to mean. Now it's like physical detection type simulations. There's a motion capture and gesture, and then you're looking into a portable 3D universe. Like, I mean, what a game is and the kinds of experiences you can have are just getting broader. Like, I think it'll be difficult, especially when you're using any kind of interface. I think it'll be hard to tell where the game stops. You know, by the time our kids are driving, God only knows what we'll consider that experience. I think it's a process of continual rededication. I mean, we like playing games, and we like playing games together, and we like the social aspect even of a quote unquote single player game. That's more or less what the site is about. And I think there's many times where if we found something that's just like, yes, this is why I do this. This is why I am this way.
We had a friend that remember on the Apple IIe it had that talking moose that would be like, "How's it going?" You remember that? He was like, "I'm gonna crack this thing wide open and reprogram it to say whatever I want." And so he was just in his room. We would always like open his brother's door, like, "How's it going?" He was, "Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here!" And then he finally called us after like weeks of work, and he's like, "Check it out." And the moose goes, "How's it going?" Shit. And we're like, "What? Now what?" And he goes, "That's it. I figured out where to put in shit." He wanted to go to Radio Shack, wherever the Apple IIes were, and change them all. Because then if anyone runs the Moose program, it would say, "How's it going?" Shit. But now, because of that, if I hear someone says, "How's it going?" I can't help but go, "Shit."